When you mess with Fall Point, let's go. Hey, we back with another one. This is I Am Zoe Media. I'm your host, Zoe Prince, whatever you want to call it, boy. You already know what it is. And today, we got another exciting one. I told y'all, if y'all was on the live stream last night, I told y'all I would be back. And Uncle J.E., you better not be running. All you Sonia, all you Citron haters, I need y'all in here today. All you Citron haters, I need y'all in here today. Cause today we got a live one. Hey, we got y'all see the ticker at the bottom. Y'all see the ticker at the bottom. We gotta ask ourselves a serious question. A serious question here. Is Sonia Citron the defensive player of the year so far? Is she the front runner for defensive player of the year? And we're gonna get into some film study here. I got some breakdowns for y'all. Y'all already know. I told y'all I was coming with the clips. And again, Sonia Citron just hasn't been defensively amazing, elite at every level, not just yesterday. USC, Texas. Hey, she gave Maddie, hey, I'm a Maddie Book fan, but in the first half, she gave Maddie Book fits. Again, we got to call a spade a spade. All you Citron haters, man, y'all gotta stop that. Y'all gotta stop that hating, man. And we gonna get to it. What's going on, Reddit? Shout out to Reddit. What's going on, Reddit? Welcome, man. You already know we about to get to it, baby. We about to get to it, baby. What's going on, Jamie Hodge? What's going on? Yeah, look, hey, when I promise y'all something, hey, look, when I promise y'all something, I gotta show up. Look, after this stream, I'm gonna be taking basketball cards. After this stream, I'm pulling some of y'all cards. Some of y'all are questionable. I'm pulling them cards after this stream right here. Again, as you come in, make sure you share, like, subscribe. Make sure you comment down below. Hey, Brian, we about to get into the again. Let's not be biased. Let's not be foresighted, Brian. Come on, Brian Hines. You one of my guys, man. You always pull up. You got some good takes. But again, when we think about defensive player of the year, it's not about what you did. It's about who you did it against. It's not about, again, when we think about defensive player of the year, it's not about what you did. It's about who you did it against. And she did it against three top five teams. Not one, not two, three top five teams. The number one seed and the number two seed. He took on the challenge. Again, it's not always what you did, it's who you did it against. Y'all got to remember that when y'all be coming up with all these awards for people. We can't just be handing out awards. They got to earn that. And over this last month, Sonia Citron has been earning that label. And again, we gonna get into it. But make sure I'm gonna give y'all a chance to come on in here. What's going on, Jalita? Hey, Jalita, I already know you in traffic. I already know. You must be got a gas card. Every time you hop on here, you in traffic. You must got a gas card or something. But shout out to you anyway. Again, I appreciate. Let me say this before we get started. I appreciate all my subscribers. We're on the road to 500, and I think we're only maybe I want to say like 21 away, maybe something like that, about 21. I haven't checked in a little bit. So if you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. Again, we on the road to 500, and again, at my 500 subscriber mark, I'm doing $100 gift card instead of a 50. On Monday, my 400 subscriber winner will be announced. So if you haven't participated yet, go stroll down my community post. It's somewhere down there. It's not, I know it's not up top, but you got to scroll down to my community post, participate. The instructions are literally on the post, how you participate. If you haven't participated yet in my 400 subscriber one, that one is the $50 gift card. I'm doing a Christmas special just for y'all from me, from I Am Zoe Media. If we get to 500 subscribers, let's say before Christmas, I'm going to do $100 500 subscriber giveaway, and it's going to be a special one. So it's only going to be on for probably 2 days, depends on when I get to 500. If I can get to 500 this week, it'll be up the whole week. But if it takes a while to get there, it's gonna, I ain't gonna be able to run it that long because I want you to have your gift card for Christmas. Again, $100 gift card on the line once I get to 500 subscribers. So if you got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, share the stream, give me the 500 and participate in the contest. Once I get to 500, we'll get it cracking. But again, as y'all come in, make sure y'all hit the like button though. Make sure y'all hit that like button though. Make sure y'all hit that. Hey, again, Brian. Hey, again, we gonna get into the numbers. Again, Brian, we gonna get into the numbers. Brian said Maddie Book had 21 points. We gonna get into the numbers. We gonna get into the numbers. He said Paige had 26, Juju had 24. Brian, you could be a casual fan, and I feel I think you're smarter than a casual fan just by some of your takes and how you came with the numbers. You can be a casual fan and watch the USC game and watch yesterday's game, and Juju's 24 points and Paige's 26 points literally mean nothing. They came at unopportune times. Paige had no effect on that game. No effect on that game. No effect. I'm talking distributing the ball, defense, scoring. Paige literally, and we're going to get into it, had no, if you watch that game, Brian, you wouldn't even be putting that stat up there right now. Her 26 points, and I don't even think she had 26. Did she have 26? She had 25, Brian. She had 25. See, you come up here with all, she had 25. You ain't even got the right numbers. She had 25. Again, Paigebueckers had 25. She did not have 26. But again, anybody in the chat who watched both of those games, I live streamed both of them. I live streamed yesterday's game and I live streamed the USC game. Juju's points, Juju's 24 and Paigebueckers' 25 points did not have no impact on those games. Know why? Because you see that ticker at the bottom? They was on Citron Island. She didn't LLC that baby. She didn't LLC that baby. Again, and we're going to get into it because I'm about to shock y'all with some stats. Again, when you deep dive and you do breakdowns, I'm about to shock y'all with some amazing stats. And I'm about to get to it once I get through these chats right quick. What up, King P? You better be a subscriber, man. Again, I'm on the road to 500, man. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. He says Citron is good, not a finished product, but definitely has potential. I like her as the 10th pick for the Sky. I like Miles or Johnson at the 3rd pick if they are both available. Johnson? Raven Johnson? Come on, King P. Jalita said, I'm trying to get you guys to work to subscribe. I had them watching the game last night. Yeah, get them guys at work, man. Tell them subscribe, man. Get them guys at work. Yeah, Paige is passive. Paige is passive. What up, Miss Goody Two Shoes? What's going on, Mike? What's up, Miss Goody Two Shoes? Is Citron turning into a player worthy of a... Hey, we about to get into it. We about to get... And again, it's a combination. It's a combination, right? We going to get into it. And it's a combination. Because this is... When we think about the number 3 pick, right? I think we become a little too Olivia Miles focused, right? And we forget about the other players because we want that point guard so bad. But if you look at Citron's career numbers in college, they ain't that far off from everybody else's. That's what y'all keep missing. Y'all keep missing that point because everybody's being so one-sided about Olivia Miles is the point guard we need, that y'all think Citron is just somebody down the line somewhere. It's about fit. And if you look at her career numbers, go look at her accolades in college. They ain't that far off from Olivia Miles. I'm sorry. They ain't that, her numbers ain't that far off. Olivia Miles' assists is up there. Yes, because of course she distributes more. But if you look at everything else, points, everything else, they ain't that far off. I'm I, I'm just being honest. Like we got to look beyond what we. Yes, we want Olivia Miles at the third pick, but let's be honest with ourselves that she isn't available. And again, I don't know how many times I got to preference this. Do I got to put it up on my ticker every video? Because people email me, people write me on Instagram, people write me on Twitter, and they always say, "Well, I don't want Citron at 3. I want Olivia Miles." Look, if Olivia Miles is available at 3, give me Olivia Miles. I don't know how many times I got to say that for y'all to comprehend that. You don't got to keep telling me Olivia Miles at 3. My first ever draft breakdown was Olivia Miles. But we got to be honest with ourselves and look at the full scope of everything that's going to be available at the third pick. I'm just confused. I don't know how many times I got to say it. I'm confused. I am confused, man. Yeah, King. You already know, King. Yeah, King. Mike said Juju got 8 points when the starters were out at the end of the game. And Juju, my favorite player in college, though. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell Brian. I don't know what game he was watching. He gonna bring up Juju 24. What game he was watching? And them 8 points, that game was already over with. When they was down 16 when she got them 8 points. And that was at the end of the game. Citron them wasn't even in the game. Come on, man. Let's be real with it. At some point, we gotta be real with ourselves. We can't keep going on social media, going on YouTube, going on Instagram, and just making stuff up. At some point, we just gotta call a spade a spade. Look, again, I'm here to educate and regulate. That's it. Educate and regulate. That's it. And again, I want to preface my whole video, for legal rights. Paigebueckers was not harmed in the making of this video. Paigebueckers was not harmed by Sonia Citron in the making of this video. I just got to do that for legal rights for y'all. But back to this regular schedule program. Back to the regular schedule program. Again, at some point, we got to call spade a spade. Hey, Brian, this thumbnail is for you. This thumbnail is for you. Let me get this ticker off of there for you. This thumbnail is for you. Paigebueckers was on Citron Island. LLC that baby. She was on Citron Island. LLC that baby. Like, let's be honest with ourselves here now. Let's be honest with ourselves. Come on, man. Appreciate that, King P. Appreciate that. Again, on the road to 500 subscribers. I think I'm only like 20 away. Hit the subscribe button, man. Hit the subscribe button. Lighthouse, what's going on, Lighthouse? Lexi Brown, the talk of the town. Hey, Mike, I be trying to tell him, man, I just got love for the game, man. Men's, women's, kids, everything. I just got love for the game, man. I just love the game, Mike. But appreciate that, Mike. You know your family over here, Mike. I be getting on you, Mike, but you good over here. You good in this house here. What's going on, Rasheen? He said the reason Notre Dame won those games didn't have a lot to do with Citron. Hannah Miles and King went off. Citron is good, but not worth the third pick for me. Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike, Rasheen Beats. I think this is your first time commenting. You must be a new subscriber. You about to get educated, and it's okay. Hey, your opinion is validated over here. But I'm here to educate. That's all. So it's okay if that's your thought process. But by the end of this video, look, y'all know when I say this now. Y'all know when I say by the end of something. By the end of this video, y'all will be looking at Sonia Citron in a different light. You'll have a different appreciation for her by the end of this video. And how dare you say King has been playing better than Sonia Citron? How dare you say that, Rasheen Beats? Rasheen, show me what King does better than Citron. She don't score better. She might rebound better a little bit, but Sonia Citron, they don't really have her around the rim a lot, crashing the glass, because she's usually guarding the best player and she stays on them. So I don't really count her rebounding numbers against her, because unless her player that she's guarding is driving, she's not really around the rim. You can go look through history. NBA, WNBA, whatever. Your best defender that guards on the perimeter, they don't have a high number of rebounds because they're barely around the rim. Because they're usually on the perimeter guarding guards. They don't crash the glass. And then they're boxing them out. So I don't get mad at even in the NBA, like when Kawhi was winning defensive player of the year with like low rebounding numbers. I like to tell people your best defender will never have high rebounding numbers because they're not crashing the glass. How you gonna crash the glass and guard the best player? You're doing too much now. Come on, Rasheem, you're doing too much now. Miss Goody Two Shoes. Brian said that's his take. I've looked at Citron career number. She is not worthy. Hey, and it's okay if she's not worthy, Brian. This isn't. Show me on this. I'm confused though. Let me get to some of these before I get to my soliloquy, man. Let me get to some of these, man. And I'm gonna get back to some of y'all chats. I want to get to my soliloquy. What's going on, Miss Lisa? She said, I'm happy with Citron at 3. And no, I don't think we should trade back for more picks because people think she isn't sexy enough name at top 3. That's their problem, Lisa. Again, Chicago already has 2 superstars and they already have a go-getter if Kennedy Carter is coming back. Yes, we could use Olivia Miles, but I think we're looking at this number 3 pick all wrong. We're not looking for a franchise changer. We have 2 of those already. We're not looking for, you can build a team around Angel Reese and you can build a team around Camilla. If they was on 2 different teams, you could build your team around them. And you got a go-getter and Kennedy Carter. If she comes back, like, you don't need no world beater. You don't need a world beater. You need an efficient, lockdown, wing defender who can hit threes. I'm confused at what y'all think is out there at the number 3 pick. I am really confused. Really confused. And if you don't think Citron had impact on yesterday's game, you are fooling yourself. Look at these numbers. When guarded by Sonia Citron, Paigebueckers shot 2 for 7, 0 for 2 from 3-point line. She had 2 turnovers forced on her by Citron, 1 steal and 1 block. Paigebueckers, I'm going to read this for y'all that's probably not even looking at this. Paigebueckers in the y'all MVP, y'all number 1 pick, was in the last 3 minutes, and I'm going to say that again for those in the back. Paigebueckers in the last 3 minutes and 15 seconds scored 2 points on 1 for 3 shooting, and y'all let Brian Allen come up here and won't bring up her 25 points. I'm going to read it again for those in the back, my subscribers like Jalita who driving. When guarded by Sonia Citron, Paigebueckers shot 2 for 7, 0 for 2 from the 3-point line. Citron had 1 steal and 1 block when guarding Paigebueckers. And in the last 3 minutes and 15 seconds, Paigebueckers had 2 points on 1 for 3 shooting. And then I didn't even put this up here because I'm not really trying to bash Paige. I'm really trying to uplift Citron. So again, those who listening, I am actually a Paige fan. I'm not, this whole stream is not to bash Paige. This is to highlight Citron. Paige just happened to be the next man up. I like Paige. So clip that. Remember that for later. I like Paige. Paige is one of my favorite college players, but we got to call a spade a spade. I'm just up here to uplift Citron and give y'all more light on her because I think y'all prejudging her skill sets. Again, 2 for 7 from the field, 0 for 2 from the 3-point line, 1 steal, 1 block, and Paigebueckers went 3 minutes and 15 seconds and scored 1 point, and that was on the screen where Citron wasn't even guarding her. 1 for 3. And if you want to get technical, see, I didn't do this because I really wasn't trying to, again, I'm not trying to bash Paige. So I really didn't want to do this. But in the last 4 minutes and 26 seconds, Paigebueckers scored 4 points. And those 2 points came at the free throw line on a bogus foul. On a bogus foul because Gino kept complaining. So the referees gave Paige a bogus foul when she was trying to run around the screen on an inbound play that Notre Dame was doing and ran into Caval and fell down. And they gave her a foul. She was trying to come around the screen. So in the last 4 minutes and a half, she had 4 points and 2 of them came on a bogus foul. And she shot free throws on it. So and again, this is not a Paige bashing stream. This is a Sonia Citron stream. We highlight, that's all we doing. That's all we doing is highlighting Sonia Citron. Hey, Rasheen, I get you, Rasheen, though. Look, Rasheen, I get you that you don't feel she a third pick. And look, if Olivia Miles is there, Sonia Citron's not a third pick to me. So I get it. I'm not even mad at that. Again, I'm not mad at nobody take that they don't want to take Citron at the number 3 pick. But at some point, you got to take what's available to you. At some point, you got to take what's available to you that fit what you want to do. So I get it. Look, I get it. I get it. I get it. Hey, Gamble, I'm trying to tell them they don't want to listen, man. Gamble, they don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. You know how much lint that is? You got 6'1", 6'3", and 6'7" protecting the rim. You know how many you might find 2 teams. Matter of fact, other than probably the Liberty, that would be the biggest rim protection in the league. That's another thing y'all forgetting. So I'm confused, but we gonna get into it. Mike said, I hope they don't try and rob Hannah out of Player of the Year for Paige. They bet not. They went, look, they was on the court together and Hannah gave them that work. Paige was guarding some of them times. Hannah, her doggo was giving them that. If her doggo don't win Player of the Year, if she stay consistent, again, y'all got to remember who you do it against matters. I know there might be some other defensive candidates out there, but have they played against the Longhorns, the Huskies, and the Trojans? Have they played against them? Did they guard Juju? I'm asking, did they guard Madison Booker? And did they guard Paigebueckers? If they didn't do that, what are we talking about? Again, this is not a Paige. That's why this is not a Paigebuecker bashing stream. This is a Sonia Citron has a ride stream. That's all this is. That's all this is. Brian says, "Oh, I know that. Trade down to one of the teams that want Kiki more than likely Golden State. Get the 5th pick and Veronica Burton, then draft Citron with the number 5 pick if she's available." I wouldn't trade down and give them the number 3 pick because I can go get Odyssey Sims. Like, I mean, you're not losing trading down, but I would just go get Odyssey Sims. I mean, she's available. Sign her on a 1-and-1. Like, she's right there. I mean, yeah. So you would so Rasheen, do you know Rasheen? Can somebody in the chat educate Rasheen? Rasheen said, I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I know the Sky need 3-point shooter. I would like Powell. I'm guessing he's talking about Powell. In that spot, but I can be wrong. If you think Powell will help Chicago Sky more than Sonia Citron, I'm gonna need you to come up here so you can really get educated. If you think Powell can help the Chicago Sky more than Sonia Citron, I'm gonna need you to come on up here. Come on up here. Hey, Mike, we about to get into it. I'm about to show y'all how Paige's defense I mean, by how Citron's defense affected what Paige wanted to do on the floor. And again, you can't just look at the numbers. That's why y'all come over here to get the film breakdown, because I'm one of the best. And I'm about to explain to y'all how sets that Paige usually gets the ball on, she wasn't even thinking about getting the ball just because of how Citron was guarding her. Wait till y'all see this. Again, explaining it and seeing it is two different things. When y'all can see it and I can walk you through it, it gives you a better understanding of what I'm talking about. It ain't all numbers sometimes. Sometimes you gotta sit down and look at the film and truly understand what's really going on. Because that's what scouts are going to be doing. Chicago Sky scouts are going to be looking at film. They're not going to be looking at the stat sheet. They're going to be looking at film of how Citron guarded these players. Because guess what? Maddie Book is coming. Guess what? Paigebueckers is there next year. And guess what? Juju is coming. So if I'm looking at Sonia Citron and she can guard them now, imagine at the next level when she got better help around her. See, yeah. Hey, that's why I'm here to educate y'all. Look, if I'm an NBA scout, if I'm a WNBA scout, if Citron is guarding Maddie Book, Paigebueckers, and Juju now and being effective, imagine at the next level when she got help behind her. Imagine her with Camilla and Angel Reese behind her. Imagine her with IDC Sims on the perimeter with her. Imagine her with Kennedy Carter on the perimeter with her, running in the passing lanes, because Citron shut the passing lane off, and Kennedy Carter just running in the passing lane. Fast break layups. Again, y'all got to look beyond things, man. And that's why y'all come over here, because I help y'all look beyond just what's in front of you. Again, make sure you subscribe, because we're about to get into the video. So make sure you subscribe. Let me get to some of these. We're about to get into the video, though. I wanted to lead this up for a little bit so y'all can really see all them numbers. Hey, bro, Clyde. I be telling them, bro, Clyde. Hey, I'm over here to regulate. I'm just over here to regulate, man. Yeah, Hannah did give him that work. What's going on, Duvall? What's going on? Hey, random race. I'm trying to tell them. They don't want to listen. I'm trying to figure out what's not to like about Sonia Citron at the number 3 pick. If she's available and Olivia's off the board, I'm trying to wrap my head around. Again, I think y'all being too far-sighted with this. Y'all being too one-sided with this. Y'all act like it's Olivia Miles a bust. If the Chicago Sky is thinking like y'all, they need a new front office. If the Chicago Sky is thinking like y'all thinking right now, they need a new front office. And Angel Reese and Camilla need to go. If they thinking like y'all thinking right now, they need a front office, and Angel Reese and Camilla need to go find them a new team. They need to ask for a trade today. Again, it's bigger than y'all think. It's bigger than y'all think. Let me see who else we got up in here. I already shouted out Duvall. Let's see who else we got in here. Random Razor. What's going on? Again, hit that like button. Share the stream. Hey, share my stream on your Twitters, your Facebook, your Instagrams. Put it in your story. Look, I'm on the road to 500. Get me there, man. Get me there. But again, life is gonna be what life gonna be. Hey, this stream is brought to you and sponsored by Citron Island LLC, baby. This stream is brought to you and sponsored by Citron Island LLC. Hey, Ron, you ain't gonna be telling me I told you so. Again, you acting like Citron gonna get in the league and be a scrub or something. You ain't about to. What you gonna tell me I told you so for? Again, I don't need Citron to come on the Chicago Sky and give me 20 points a game. I need her to hit 3 threes a game and guard the other team's best player. That's what I need her to do. I'm confused at what y'all want Citron to do. We got Kennedy Carter, we got Angel Reese, and we got Camila Cardoza. I'm confused at what y'all actually want Citron to do. We just look. I need 3 threes a game, and for you to guard the other team's best player and keep them below their scoring average. If you do that, we winning. That's top 3 pick work. I'm confused at what y'all want at this number 3 pick. Y'all act like y'all picking Michael Jordan at number 3. Ain't no Michael Jordan in this draft. Y'all act like y'all getting D Wade at number 3. D Wade not in this draft. Come on, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? Lisa, they ain't gonna get no big name. Ain't no big name in this draft. You want me to tell you what happened? They put and let me get I'm gonna get this off the stream right quick. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened because I'm about to bring my video up. Look, it's ready. My video ready. We about to get to it. But let me say this first. Want me to tell y'all what happened with y'all? This is what happened. And I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be honest. And again, this ain't nothing against Olivia Miles and Paigebueckers. Want me to tell you what happened with y'all? 2 things. We want Paige to come into the league and be so special that we just got her out there by herself. That's how y'all viewing the number 1 pick. We so desperately want Paige to come into the league and be so special. And let's be honest with ourselves. 15 to 20% of it got to do with Caitlin Clark, right? We just want her to get into the league. And I'm being honest. I'm want to be real honest with y'all. Y'all know over here I keep it real. Y'all want Paigebueckers to come into the WNBA and be so special because the hype train is behind her. And Chicago Sky is so in desperate need of a point guard. Y'all act like Olivia Miles is so far and above the next pick behind her. I'm sorry to break it to you, but this is not going to be an all-time draft. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what y'all see. And again, I could go break down Olivia Miles and Paigebueckers' game and show y'all who they really are, but I ain't gonna do that because I like both of them. And Olivia Miles will be a great fit. And I think Paigebueckers is going to be a special player in the WNBA. Again, I'll say this again. I think Olivia Miles will be a great fit for the Chicago Sky, and I think Paigebueckers will be a great player in the WNBA. But I understand that there's levels to this. And I think the hype behind Paige and the desperate need for Olivia Miles, y'all have taken they value and it's went like this. And I get it. And nothing wrong with that. But sometimes we got to reel it back in, baby. Sometimes that's what I'm here for. I'm here to educate and regulate. We got to reel it back in sometimes. Y'all acting like this the NBA 2003 draft where you got LeBron, Carmelo, and D Wade and Chris Bosh in it. And Kyle Korver in that mug. I'm confused at what y'all think this draft actually is. Y'all keep talking about franchise players. You might got two franchise players in this draft. Do you know what a franchise player is? This is a franchise player. Want me to tell you what a franchise player is? Because we keep passing out that label. I get tired of hearing that label. We just be passing out franchise label tags. Because somebody is the best player on their team, they're a franchise player. No. This is what a franchise player is. If Paigebueckers is a franchise player, I could trade Enrique, bring in some shooters, put them around Paige, and we'll be all right. Can we do that? That's a franchise player. Can we do that? And we could bring back, Satu. And let's say we could bring back Howard. This is what a franchise player is. We could bring back Satu and we can bring back Howard. We can trade Enrique, get some okay shooters around him, maybe one all-star. And Paigebueckers is going to get us in the playoffs and get us past the first round. That's a franchise player. That's a player you build your team around. We just keep passing this word out every day. And we got so comfortable, we just be tagging everybody with franchise player. We just be tagging it because it's become a comfortable word. Back in the day, I'm gonna be honest with you. The WNBA may have 15 franchise players. If that. I don't think, do y'all really know what a franchise player is? I'm not talking about a Hall of Famer doesn't mean you're a franchise player. An all-star, an all-NBA player does not mean you're a franchise player. That means you're a great player. A franchise player, you build your entire team around. You shape your front office, your training staff, your coaching staff, your developmental team, your teammates, the play style, everything is catered to them because they're a franchise player. They make everybody around them better. Y'all keep throwing out this franchise. Y'all know what y'all doing? Y'all devaluing what a franchise player is because y'all keep tagging it to everybody who make an all-star team. Y'all keep tagging it to everybody who make first team all WNBA. I'm seeing y'all give defensive player franchise tags. How is a defensive player a franchise player? Man, y'all be hey man, y'all gotta stop that. I know what it is. Y'all be on too many people YouTubes that like a player and label them a franchise player, and y'all just listen to it and run with it. Oh, they said it's a franchise player, so it must be a franchise player. I'm gonna say it again. The WNBA may have 15 franchise players, if that. Maybe. I don't even think that many. I think that might be disrespectful to the franchise player. I'm gonna take that back, and I'm gonna be honest and boldful with it. And I don't care who feels no way about it. The WNBA might have 6 to 7 franchise players. I'm gonna say this again. The WNBA may have 6 to 7 franchise players. When you think franchise, this player stays here as long as they're able to play. Meaning, I can keep them, bring in a new set, and we still gonna be okay. They can outgrow that contract. We get rid of all of these other players that got older, and we can bring in some fresh legs and put them around them. That's a franchise player is a person with long-term capability of carrying a franchise. Not for 1 to 2 years and make an all NBA team. That's not a franchise player. That's just a good player. Man. Brooklyn, how am I contradicting myself? That's what I want to know. How am I contradicting myself? That's what I want to know. I know they do. I know they do. I know they do. Yeah, either way you getting either way you want Olivia Miles or Citron. Either way you getting a Notre Dame player. Either way. Citron would play the 3. Citron would play the 3, and she's capable of playing the 2. Depends on who's on the court with her. If Chicago Sky, if Michaela's in the game, if Chicago Sky keep Michaela, you can put Citron at the 2 and have Michaela at the 3. That'll be kind of like your probably your bench, like coming in. Whoever your point guard is off the bench, Sonia, Citron, Michaela, whoever your stretch 4 is, and probably Camilla or Angel Reese at the 5. Like that'll probably be like your second rotation. Use that as like a second rotation. What's going on, HD? What's going on, HD? I never see again. Hey, y'all. Hey, see what I'm saying, chat? Brooklyn said I said a franchise player and a superstar is the same thing. Brooklyn, play this back. I literally just went through a tyrant. I said, stop labeling good, great, and superstar players who make an all NBA team 1 to 2 years and labeling them a franchise player. That's not what a franchise player is. A franchise player, Brooklyn, listen close. All Hall of Famers are not Brooklyn. Pull up the Hall of Fame list. You telling me everybody in the WNBA Hall of Fame is a franchise player? Again, we keep throwing that tag around. We keep if you had 14 franchise players in the league, every team would have a winning record. Brooklyn said, I say the franchise player isn't necessarily a superstar, but a star is definitely a superstar. You disagree with that in our conversation. How is a star a superstar? How is a star a superstar? That a star isn't a superstar. A star could be a player who makes second team all WNBA every year. That could be a star. But a superstar can be a player that makes first team, defense and offense. A superstar could be a player that makes the all-star game every year, first team offense, second team defense. Like that could be a superstar, but a star is they kind of like that tweener, that they kind of like that player that make the all-star game every other year, that make an all-NBA, whether it be first or second team, like every other year, or maybe 2 years they make it, they miss 1 year because of like scoring somebody else better, a little better in the league that year, then the next year they make it again. That could be labeled as a star. But again, no, that's not what I told you, Brooklyn. That's not what I told you, man. Look, Brooklyn, you can stay on here too. King P said Michaela is the starting 3. So King P, you want Michaela starting over Sonia Citron if we draft Sonia Citron, like, or you want Michaela to play the 3 and Sonia to play the 2? I'm confused at what you mean there. I don't know what you mean there. Thad Parker said Latu King is good too. She is 6 feet. Yeah, she's a tweener though. Thad. I was talking about her yesterday. She's too small. She's an undersized 4, like real undersized. Real undersized 4. She's too small for the 4, and her jump shot is too inconsistent for the 3. And her defense is her perimeter defense is a little inconsistent for the 3. Her speed is okay, but her intangibles on the perimeter aren't all there. So like she's a tweener. I could see her being a 3rd round or undrafted pick. I can see her going 3rd round. She is a senior, so she's definitely coming out. I can see her going 3rd round, the team taking a chance on her, bringing her to training camp. Again, most 3rd round picks are training camp players. It don't got that many 3rd rounders in the league at all. It don't got that many 3rd rounders in the league. Like most of your 3rd rounders, they're training camp players fighting for that 12 man roster spot. I can see her doing that. HD, I don't know what's wrong with them. HD, I don't know what's wrong with them, man. Look, HD, I ain't trying to argue with them. I got this video to get to. I'm just reading my chat, showing them some love, man. Just read my chat, showing them some love, man. Gladiator said Michaela is better than Citron. You okay? Okay. Hey, that's your perspective, Gladiator. That's your perspective, man. That's your perspective, man. But let's get to this, man. Let's get to this. Hey, HD, you seen that ticker, huh? You seen that ticker, huh, HD? You seen that ticker, huh? We Citron Island around here. Hey, I don't know what be wrong with him, Art. Hey, Gladiator. We not a prisoner of the moment. Go back and watch. I've been talking about Citron before the season started. I mean, a lot of people, Brooklyn highlighted her, Brass, HD, Uncle, I think Uncle J mentioned her one time, but like Citron ain't new on my channel. Maybe on other channels, but not on my channel. Citron is not new on my channel. Hey, B Will, he ain't showing up. He ain't showing up, B Will. He ain't show. Hey, you see that community post? I told him he was about to get there to work. He ain't showing up. He go, I told you. Hey, I told y'all. Uncle J.E. was gonna act like he had to work early today. Uncle J.E. usually don't drop off till about 8:30. He gonna act like he had to work early today. He ain't coming on here. He ain't coming on here. And I tagged him. He ain't coming on here. What's going on, McLovin? What's going on? He ain't coming on here. King P, I don't mind Flaw J either. She can play the 2 and the 3 at certain times. I don't mind Flaw J either. Flaw J can run the 1 sometimes. Like, again, when you're doing these conversations, you have to deal with the reality. Hey, everybody who's been subscribers to my channel for a long time, they know I don't deal in hypotheticals. I deal with reality. Even when I'm doing live streams, I'm always telling my panel, let's deal with reality and not hypotheticals, because that's what people do. They take your hypotheticals and they turn them into facts and try to use them against you, aka Brooklyn. That's literally what Brooklyn doing right now. Probably taking a hypothetical I said and turning it into a soliloquy for me. It was probably a hypothetical, a situation I probably gave. I don't remember. Yeah, but Brooklyn, you probably said that backwards, because I mean, a superstar, I mean, a franchise player is I'm yeah, maybe I was hearing you wrong, Brooklyn, because I actually don't even understand what that means. Citron is a solid player, I agree, but she not more athletic or stronger than Michaela, in my opinion. Hold on, wait a minute. Gladiator, I will let you come on my stream. I'm gonna send you my Instagram. Send me one video where Michaela looks more athletic than Citron. I send it to me. Like, what you could, what that statement is like validated. Like, send it to me. I need you to send it to me to validate that statement. And I'm not saying Michaela isn't whatever. Michaela is slow-footed. She doesn't slide her feet very well. She's a big body, so it's hard to get around her when you're smaller than her. But if you're eye to eye with her, I broke down her film all last year. It was on my other channel before it got taken down. But again, if you was around doing my breakdowns of the Chicago Sky during a regular season, multiple times I yelled at the monitor because Michaela got beat to the paint. Michaela is slow-footed. She doesn't turn her hips very well. She always getting backdoored because she ball watches a lot. I'm confused at that statement. Again, we dealing reality over here. It might sound good, you know, the black girl faster than the white girl. It might sound good, but we dealing reality over here. She just, I mean, if you want to, I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. I've never heard nobody say Michaela athletic. I've never heard nobody say that ever. Even scouts that I don't even like they takes. I've never even heard them say that. Nubian, I'm trying to tell them, man. I don't know what they want. I'm confused. I don't know what they want. Dennis, a lot of them really just got on Citron this year. Where were y'all when she was averaging 18 when Olivia Miles was out? Where was y'all when she was beating Paigebueckers when Olivia Miles was out? Where was y'all then? HD, some of these dudes are new WNBA fans, man. Some of them, they might be, I ain't gonna say all of them, but some of them might even be new women's college fans. The Michaela them draft was horrible. Again, that's why I don't believe in where you get picked at, because some of these drafts you need context to them. That was a horrible draft. Horrible draft. Man. I'm about to start in Brooklyn, but you know, I mean, be well, but you know, I gotta get to them, man. They look, I be having to educate them, man. I be having to educate them, man. Man, I tell you, I tell you. Man. I tell you. Man. All right, look. This is the first possession. This is the first possession. Roll that beautiful beam footage. Watch this. Watch this. Let's stop right here. So on this play right here, Paige always runs this play. She always starts on the right side, which is considered the weak side. She always starts on the weak side of the play. If you look at the top right here, just follow my cursor. It's a strong side because most of their action is coming over here. So what's happening is she's setting a pin down screen for her to curl off of in case she got a shot. That's the second action. But this is the first action. The first action is right elbow. Paige is gonna want to drive right here outside of Brady. Brady is supposed to come set this screen. She's supposed to pull up right here, right behind the screen on that left elbow. But watch what Citron does. This is how great Citron is at defense. Again, everything isn't always what you see on a stat sheet. And watch how this one play that Citron does affects the way that paigebueckers runs this action moving forward. This is what I did. I went back and watched other games that started off, and Gino always had her start off with this play just to get her going. This is her get her going play. And this lets you know that Citron watched tape and understood what type of plays they like to run for her to get her to her spots. Again, go watch other UConn games. What happened was you got your first action, right? Your first action is Brady is going to come screen paigebueckers man or lady right here, and paigebueckers is going to curl around and take the free throw shot. If that isn't there, if the center steps up, she's supposed to kick it to her because she got the pin down screen and she's coming off the curl. What happens is, watch what Sonia does. Again, you can't teach these things. You can't teach these things. Hey, Brooklyn, that don't make no sense, man. Let me get back to my video, Brooklyn. That don't make no sense, man. Again, this is things you can't teach. This is things you can't teach. Paige wants backdoor. If backdoor isn't there, Citron hugs. Citron hugs. Again, this is how you get Paige easy looks. But for Citron, like he said, to deny the screen, and she gonna do that all night. So pay attention. She gonna blow up every action. She gonna blow up every action, even off the ball. Now, if you notice, this person right here that we was talking about that was supposed to actually land right here, being that Citron hug her and Brady couldn't step up. So again, if you go back and watch, Brady actually wants to set the screen, but she doesn't move because if Brady comes to set the screen, it would be a moving screen. So Paige has to get off the ball. She runs the second action. She gives it to the high man. She runs the second action. She gonna go to the strong side. And watch this whole play. Watch this whole play. Deny the screen. Come around. She literally took Paige out the play. That play was for Paige to have two actions. The first one was coming off the curl screen. The second one was backdoor. She literally took Paige off the action and turned it into a bad shot. That's one. That's one. That's one. That's one. Right here. Watch this. Sonia Citron. She did this all night too. She starts her defense. She doesn't wait for Paige to get into an action. Citron starts her defense at half court. She literally did this all night. That's why y'all didn't really notice Paigebueckers on the ball, because Citron would pick her up at half court every play. Some plays she picked her at the 3/4. Again, it's the little things that the stat sheet doesn't show you that affects the way Citron plays defense. She doesn't just wait for you to come to her. She picks you up where she needs to pick you up at, because if I understand how UConn runs their action, I need to get the ball out of Paige's hands as soon as possible. If not, I need to make sure Paige does on offense what I want her to do with the way I play defense. It's little things. It's little things. Again, Brian Allen, it's not that she didn't set the screen right. If you go back and watch other games, Brady would come up to set the screen, but Citron guarded her high. Usually they kind of like float inside the perimeter a little bit. She guarded her so high, and then when she went to drive left, Citron stepped up. If Brady would have came to set that screen, it would have been a moving screen. So Brady did the smart thing. She stayed where she was and went to the second action, what was the backdoor play. But that wasn't there because Citron cut the gap. Citron closed the gap. So she took away both her actions that she actually wanted to do, which turned into a player who normally wouldn't get that shot to take that shot. Hey, you can learn something over here, Brian. Just stay around long enough. You'll learn something. Just stay around long enough. You'll learn something. Just stay around long enough. You'll learn something. Just stay around long enough. Just stay around long enough. And you'll learn something. Now, right here, and this is why I showed this play, because this isn't a Paige bashing video. I literally put this in here to show y'all it's not about bashing Paige. It's about how Citron guards Paige and what things look like on film, because somebody could say, well, she drove by Citron. Let's break it down. Caval is the reason Paige gets this layup. Citron literally did the right thing. She picked her up high at half court. She forced her into her action fast. Look at Brady. Brady isn't even set. What Brady is really supposed to do, Brady is supposed to be right here so Paige can come right here and hit the jump shot. What happens is, this is what happens. What happens is Caval doesn't drag. Caval doesn't drag, which makes Citron lead her straight to the rim because she's expecting Caval to drag and double team. And we're going to show this exact play later where King actually does it. Citron guarded her right. That's why I put this film up here, because I knew y'all was going to say, well, Paige drove on her sometimes. And I want to show y'all what really happened. Caval was supposed to drag this play, and she didn't. Brady isn't even set because Citron picked up at half court and beat her to their own action. So anything Brady does right here would be moving screen, but Caval is a freshman and she doesn't know that. Yeah, Sahid. Caval is very, 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 very slow-footed. But again, she has some good blocks in this game, but this definitely wasn't one of her best plays. She's supposed to play underneath coverage. You let Brady shoot. Why do you need to hug up? You don't need to hug up. Caval should have been right here. What King is, she should have been level with King right here, protecting the paint. Let Brady shoot. We want Brady to shoot. Again, Citron leveled up, hands out, hip dropped, sent her straight to the rim where the protection was supposed to be, but Caval never went underneath. Again, she was supposed to drag, and she tried to wedge the screen and got beat because she's slow-footed and she wasn't able to get back and left Citron with a pat to the lane when Citron was really supposed to cut off her left for her not to come back, and Caval was supposed to step right there. And later, we're going to see it later, where King actually, this same play happens, but King is right there instead of Caval, and we're going to see what happened. Watch. Again, I'm here to educate y'all, man. I'm here to educate y'all. Watch Caval. Underneath, what is you doing? What is Caval doing? What is Caval doing? What are you doing? Force Paige to kick it back out. What are you doing? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Rasheem. She's still a freshman. That's why I wasn't really mad. I just wanted to show a play like this and this was one of her 2 field goals on Citron, by the way. This was one of her 2 field goals on Citron, by the way. One of her 2 field goals. Again, if Caval would have stayed underneath, this play wouldn't have happened. Paige would either pick her dribble up like she'll do later, or she'll kick it to Brady, and we want Brady to shoot. Yes, Brady can hit the 3 every now and then, but Brady hitting the 3 don't affect the game. Let her shoot that. You stay underneath, protect the rim. You know what Paige wants to get to? Come on, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? This play right here. Look, again, same play. Same play. I keep telling y'all, look, that's why I do this for a living. I keep telling y'all, UConn runs their off-ball action with Paige starting on the right side. She's either like low to the box or she's high to the high key wing. He always starts right there. What's about to happen is this is about to be a switch screen. So what's supposed to happen is Chin is supposed to drive towards Paige, hand her the ball, and screen Citron. But watch how Citron blows this whole thing up. Watch this. Pay attention. Pay attention. This is where the screen was supposed to happen. Chin was supposed to screen right here. This was where she was supposed to screen at. Right here. But watch what happens. Watch how she blows the screen up. I told y'all, she does this all night long. That's UConn. Citron is the reason UConn couldn't get in none of their actions, and it doesn't show up on the stat sheet. Citron is the reason UConn's offense looked it off, because they run a lot of high screen pick and rolls. They run a lot of pin downs. They run a lot of switch screens, and Citron blew it up all night, no matter who she was guarding. Because I got a play in here too where she blows up another one guarding somebody else. Like Citron, look, great perimeter defenders know how to blow up screens, know when to drag, when to hedge, when to chase, when to go underneath, when to pull, when to switch. Like they know those things. Again, this doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but this is why UConn struggled to get into their sets, because Paige was having trouble getting Citron off of her. Citron was glued to her hip. I don't care who was setting the pin down screen. Again, this will be a switch screen. And again, the second action is, you see Brady right here? Brady got 2 things she's supposed to do. She can screen Hannah Hidalgo right here, and Paige can hit strong, or she can screen for Paige coming, do that same thing again. See, and this is where Gino has a second action in that play. Because this same thing is what, and I'm about to watch this. And I really want to go back to this to show y'all, but I don't want to go back to it because I do want to move along. But this was UConn's first play. But guess what Gino did? He went double high. As you can see, you got double screen right here, and you got your high man. It's called double high. You got double screen and you got your high man. Double screen is she can screen here and she can screen for her. So she can screen for Paige and her. You got your double screen, then you got your man high now to help Paige out in case Citron wants to play high. So what happens is Citron blows the screen up. This was the same play from earlier. But Citron blows the screen up, and now they got to go into their second action. Watch this. Blow the screen up. Look at that. Look at it. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Look how Citron gets leveled. Citron's, look, great defenders. It ain't about where you at. It's about, am I in front of the ball? Watch how she stays in front of the ball. Look at the ball. This is the ball. Look at the ball. This is the ball. Look what Citron at. This whole play, watch how she stay in front of the ball. She blew the screen up. And remember we talked about King helping? Caval was on this same play. And King's guarding Chin. Caval was on this same play and didn't drag underneath. You see how Citron is level? Anytime you see a defender that's level to their hip instead of in front of them, that lets you know they're trying to bring them towards help. You see how she got her hand on her back? She's trying to force her into the help. That's what happened earlier. That's why Paige, it looked like Citron gave her an open layup, but she didn't. She tried to force her into Caval, but Caval didn't switch. Caval didn't play underneath. She didn't drag. But again, Citron stayed in front of the ball. Blew up. I won't play that back. Look, a lot of defenders don't do this. I want y'all to know that. Even in the WNBA, I watched this play, and In the WNBA, I watched Enrique score on this play 1,000 times. This same play 1,000 times. Double high screen 1,000 times. But watch what Citron does. Blow the screen, stay in front of the ball, help. Hey, that's why I'm one of them ones. That's why I'm one of them ones. That's why I'm one of them ones. That open layup that Paige looked like she got earlier, Citron did the same thing. She didn't second guess herself. Citron said, I did the right thing. Caval didn't do what she was supposed to do. Watch King. King was Caval last time. That was Caval. Watch King. Again, that's why it's levels to this, man. That's why. Watch what King does. What Caval was supposed to do. Play underneath. I chase you to my help. Rebound. Let's go the other way. And we're going back the other way. What we doing? What we doing? What we doing? Again, I told y'all, if you watch film, Paige always starts her actions on the right wing, and they try to run action off the ball for their stretch four or chin. So watch this. What they really wanted to happen right here was, you see Strong was supposed to pull King from the paint, and you see how Citron is playing her high. Paige wanted to go back door. That's why Brady, he don't want to give it his ball right here. Paige wants to cut back door, hoping Strong pulls King. And I think Mike talked about that earlier, about how they kept trying to let her go back door. But again, Citron's defense, the way she plays defense, blows up this entire play. Watch this. Watch this. Look at, hey, y'all, if you say Citron doesn't play tough defense, you're fooling yourself. You know why Paige ran into Brady? Because that wasn't actually supposed to happen. And if you actually watch this play, Brady walked. Because she was actually supposed to give her the ball, and on most people, Paige would be open on that back door. You see how Strong, like I said, Strong was supposed to pull King. The back door is there. Because Caval, and the crazy thing is, this time Caval played the right way. She drug underneath, let Brady shoot that. I guess Ivy must have got on her. Let Brady shoot that. You underneath. You got underneath coverage. Again, on most teams and most defenders, that back door is there for Paige. But Citron blew it up. Paige had to improvise and ends up running into Brady. And watch what Citron does. Citron blows it up again. That's why I don't understand what y'all want. This is number 3 pick worthy. I'm confused at what y'all. I'm confused. I'm really I'm really confused at what y'all. I'm confused. I'm just confused. I think y'all look at the stat sheet and think that's all that it takes to win. That's all that we need is points. Me stopping them from getting points is the same as me scoring a bucket. You ever heard that saying? If I don't play defense and I score, that means nothing because I scored 2 and gave up 4. And I see people get on people about that all the time. But if I stop you from getting 4 and I only score 2, I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm confused. But anyway, to move on. Watch this. Blow the screen up. Look at this. Look at it. Hey, what are we doing? What are we doing? And what are we doing? This is number 3 pick worthy defense. Paigebueckers is the number 1 pick in the draft. And Citron got her out here looking like she's still in high school. If you played basketball before, you know what I just said. That play was not supposed to happen like that. And Citron calls that turnover. If you played ball before, if you was ever the man on your team, you know what I'm talking about right now. Citron literally made her look like she was back in high school. She punked her on this play. Let's call it what it is. Citron punked her on this play. Let's call it what it is. We play it back one more time, full speed. Let's call it what it is. Let's just call it what it is. She punked her. Watch this. She punked her from the beginning. She hugged her tight from the get-go. What? She punked her. This is how you punk somebody. Watch this. Watch this. Rough from the get-go. Rough from the get-go. Look. Again. This again. It leads to a 3 by her doggo. Again. Her doggo got that shot because of Citron's defense. Again. It's bigger than y'all think it is when you look at players and you're scouting them. Stop looking at that stat sheet. Start watching film. Man, and y'all wonder why when players get to the league, you be like, man, I didn't see that, because you don't watch film. You look at stat sheets and listen to ESPN. You actually don't do your own homework. And then they get into the league and they become the all-stars, and the players who were picked in the top 5, they fall off because you listen to ESPN and they hype trains. Sometimes they got agendas on how they push players. Sometimes these agents have real pull, more pull than y'all think. Sometimes these agents get hype trains going with these media markets. Trust me, I've seen it happen firsthand. Trust me, I've seen it happen firsthand. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Look how she broke down. Look how she broke down. I want her to drive this ball. See how her hips turned? I'm sending her baseline, because what's really supposed to happen is your backside help is Prosper. Prosper got your backside help. I'm sending her to help because I already know we playing drag coverage. This is called drag coverage. We keep everything in front of us. So why would I send her back top when I don't got no help? I send her towards the help. My help is playing drag. King can step up, and you got Prosper on the backside. So you can't get a back door because Prosper right there, and Paige can't penetrate because King right there. Again, you only see this doing film study, man. Again, you only see this doing film study. It's the little things, man. Hey, y'all getting a free, when y'all be like probably talking to y'all friends and be like, I wonder what scout departments and stuff do when they looking at players. Y'all getting a free front row seat to what scouting looks like. This is what scouting looks like. Again, it's bigger than the stat sheet. Watch this. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. Sends it towards the help. Hey, that's why I'm one of them ones. I told you. What did I tell you? She won't Paige to drive. Citron is literally poking her right now. Literally poking her right now. Literally poking her right now. Brian said, you are not convincing me. Last year, Jeff drafted Brianna Maxwell, number 3, instead of Les Taylor, who was ACC Defensive Player of the Year, went to the Big Ten Conference. It was Defensive Player of the Year. Again, Jeff, I'm confused. I'm confused at what you want me to convince you of, Brian. I'm confused. I'm not here to convince you of a top 3 pick. I'm here to educate you that Citron is better than you think. That's all. That's all I'm here to do. And I'm not even here to convince you she's better than you think. I'm here to educate you and show you film study, give you behind the scenes look at what actually goes on in the film room. What scouts, NBA talent, WNBA, whatever, what they look at when they're looking at college talent. They're not looking at the stat sheet. It got a lot of 30-point per game scores from college that are overseas right now. You know why? Because they went actually look at the film and say, they scored 30, but they gave up 45. They scored 25, but they gave up 30. They scored 30, but on our team, they ain't handling their usage rate ain't gonna be that high. So what does their usage rate look like if it drops 10%? Do that. When you start second guessing that, that's when that happens. Again, I'm just here to educate you. I'm just here to educate you. That's all I'm doing. I'm just here to educate you. That's all I'm doing, babe. That's all I'm doing, babe. But again, watch how Citron sits. Look, watch how she sits. Watch how when Paige gets it, she sits in the chair. Hey, they teach you this in AAU. Watch how she sit in the chair. Sit in the chair, hand up, man to the ball. Look at her hand right here. I got ball action. I got hand up right here. My help is right here. I know we playing drag. Again, this might sound easy. This might sound easy. But if you play basketball, you know what she just did. It might sound simple because we're looking at the film. But for her to know she got help without, and again, Citron never looked back. She trusted that whatever they worked on at practice would work. That lets you know she watched film and they did this at practice. Look at how she guards her. She doesn't even know who's behind her. She doesn't know. She doesn't know Prosper's right there. She's trusting that Prosper's right there because they did that at practice. She's trusting King can slide over or Prosper can help. Look how she look at what she sends her. Your hips tell you everything. And that's what Paige is doing. Paige is letting Citron hips lead her to the goal. So she's thinking, oh, Citron's hips are turned. She's trying to force me baseline instead of back to the top of the key. Let me go to the hole, not knowing Citron already knows she got help. Watch Prosper steps up and watch what Paige does. It shocks Paige because she think, again, in the beginning of this game, if you watch Paige, her body language, her shoulders, they get lower and lower as the game goes on. Pay attention. Pay attention as the game goes on. Paige's body language gets sober and more sober as the game goes on because I don't even think she knew Citron's defense would be that tight on her. Again, this is a play where she underestimated Citron. And this is a play where Citron shows you how intelligent and smart and how much IQ she has. Watch this. Watch Prosper. Watch this. Back out. Blow that screen up. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Hey, you're going to learn something today, Brian. What are we doing? What are we doing? We can run it back. What are we doing? We can run it back. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Squared hips, force a bad shot. What are we doing? What are we doing? Watch this. Watch this. Blow up another screen. They trying to run it from the left side. That same play. Trying to run that switch screen from the left side. Same. Hey, Rashid. Hey. Y'all see this, huh? Hey, that's all I'm here to do. Hey, Rashid wasn't on the bandwagon at first. He wasn't on the bandwagon at first, Rashid. That's why I'm one of them ones. You're a new subscriber. Now you learning why I'm one of them ones. I ain't even here to really convince you, Rashid. I'm just here to show you it's bigger than the stat sheet. That's all I'm here to do. That's all I'm here to do. I'm just here to show you. And Rashid was one of those that he wasn't really sure about Sonia Citron. I'm just here to show you it's bigger than the stat sheet. That's all I'm here to do. That's all I'm here to do, baby. That's all I'm here to do. Again, they try to do it again. It's called a switch screen. What they're trying to do is they trying to get Carlin to pick up Paige to get a mismatch because Paige having trouble right now. At this point in the game, she having trouble. I think she only got like 4 points. She having trouble at this point in the game. So now Gino is trying to get mismatches. He's trying to get Citron off of her. So he's going to keep running this rub screen where she just hands it off and they're going to screen. That's Chili. Chili going to screen her and they're trying to get Carlin to step up to guard Paige off the screen. But watch what Citron does. Watch this. Bam. Look. Hey. It's only the first half, and Citron done blew up 20 screens already. He done blew up 20 screens already, and it's only the first half. It's only the first half. It's only the first half. Again, watch what Citron does. She blows up every screen. They trying to get the switch with Carlin on Paige. Chili trying to get Citron stuck on the switch screen. And look, she even does KK even does a back screen, doesn't work because Citron sees it coming. Then they do a double screen on it. Again, in that timeout, Gino said, we got to get Citron off of Paige. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Watch this. Blow the screen up. Stay over the top. Send help. Again, when Caval is in that screen switch, Paige could get to the basket. When you got anybody else, Prosper, King, Citron is going to send them into the help. Like Rasheen just said, Citron's defense is dependent on how she can trust her teammates to be there because she going to be in the right spot and she going to do the right thing. Again, Paige is a elite scorer. You're not going to stop her from scoring. So when I'm watching film, I'm watching body language. I'm watching disruption. I'm watching how you blow up screens. I'm watching how your stance is. I'm watching your IQ, your fundamentals, how you trust your teammates, where you send your offensive player at. You sending them in the help. You sending them in no man's land. Like, I'm watching those things because Paige is an elite scorer. So that ain't what you really here for. You when you're watching someone guard her, you're seeing the intangibles they use when they're guarding her. What's going on, K-Sap? What's going on, K-Sap? What's going on, Unc? What's going on, political? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, King? What's going on? Again, let's watch this from the top. Let's watch this from the top. Let's watch this from the top. Watch Citron blow this up. Blow up the screen. Stay over the top. Send her to help. Notice, that's how you know she's sending her to help. Citron never leaves her feet. She never leaves her feet. And she stays symmetry. She never leaves her feet. Never. That's how you know she's sending her to help. Again, hit that like button, man. Hey, I'm on the road to 500 subscribers. I think I'm only like 20 away. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that subscribe. What's going on, Miss Gant? What's going on, Miss Gant? K-Sap said confusion. What's going on, Miss Gant? Look, kick out. We want anybody taking this page. We want anybody taking this page. Again, I told y'all, hey, this play right here is for Uncle J.E. He not in here, but Uncle J.E., I know you listening. I know you listening because you're getting it for work right now. But Uncle J.E., all that noise you was talking yesterday, I know you listening. And again, if you think Citron can't guard guards, because I knew y'all was going to come in here and be like, well, she can do that on bigger players like Paige. Paige ain't that quick. I got one for you. This is why I'm one of them one. Roll of beautiful bean footage. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Let's go. Let's go. Hey, again, I knew y'all was, I had a feeling somebody in the chat was going to say, well, she can do that against Paige. Paige ain't that quick. Can she guard real guards on the perimeter? Let's roll it again. Watch this. This is an amazing way to play defense at the point of attack. This is called point of attack defense. They swing the ball. You play point of attack defense. And you just square up. Watch this. Watch how she shuffles her feet. Pay attention to Citron's feet right here. That let you know Citron be doing them cone drills. Hey, I'm teaching y'all something, man. Look at Citron's feet. Citron be doing them cone drills. Watch this. Watch her feet. Watch her feet on this play. Watch her feet. That's them cone drills right there. That's them cone drills. Citron be doing them cone drills. Let's go. Hey, y'all sleep. Y'all sleep. Y'all sleep. Hey, I'm trying to educate y'all on Citron. That's all I'm doing. This is a Citron uplifting stream. Y'all see that tick across the bottom? We on Citron Island, LLC, baby. She put the whole UConn starting five in Citron Island and drove off with the boat. They still over there right now. Drove off with the boat. They still over there. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. On to the next play. On to the next play. Let's go, man. What y'all talking about, man? What y'all talking about? Watch this. Watch this play. Hey, this is probably one of the best plays right here. This is probably one of the best plays right here. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Again, they always start they off-ball action. Oh, look, they just on a different side of the court, so it looked like they're running a different play. They not. Look, they always start their off-ball action with Paige on the right wing. They just on the other side of the court, so it just looked like they're on the other side of the court. Know your left from your right. They're on the other side of the court. But watch this. They trying to get Citron off of her. They do not want Citron guard Paige at all. At all. If Paige was one of them ones and Citron couldn't play defense, they wouldn't be going through all these efforts. They wouldn't be going through all this effort. I don't know what that means, Brian. You mean like good breakdowns of like women? I mean, it's hard to make the WNBA, Brian. Brian, it is hard to make the WNBA. Like That ain't easy. You don't got that many spots. It's hard to make it, and it's hard to stay there. You have one bad year, and you could be overseas the next year. Like, it is very hard. Hey, Jay, I'm trying to tell them. They don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. I'm trying to tell. That ain't what. Look, and I don't even want to go there yet. I don't even want to go there yet. I'm trying to tell them. Hey, but Rasheen, I'm from Louisiana, so I already did the Anissa Morrow breakdown. Go check on my channel. Go to my Chicago Sky Draft Report series. Anissa Morrow is already on there. But Flaw J, I said this before. I'm not doing a Flaw J breakdown until I get a definite she's coming out. It only takes me like 2 days to watch film. And I watch every LSU game, so I already know which ones to pull from. But I'm not doing a Flaw J breakdown unless I get a definite she's coming out. Because again, I got a series going on, and I want it to be, again, I live in reality, not speculation. I always try to make sure my streams are reality and not speculation. That way, when y'all come over here, y'all know I ain't on no bullshit, basically. Excuse my language. Y'all know I ain't on no bull. I always try to keep it, consistent. Until she actually says she's coming out, I ain't really gonna do no breakdown on Flaw J. Because I can save that for next year. I gotta HD. That's what I be telling people, like, and that's the only way I can see her coming out. If she wins the title and says last minute, I'm coming out, and because she feel like she ain't got nothing else to do, that'll be her second ring, right? But if they don't win the title, I don't care how good she plays, she's not coming out. Because if you look at next year's draft, she's the number one pick. Like, let's be honest, she's the lock for number one next year. I mean, it is what it is. Why come out when I can be the lock next year? I'm still making my money. I'm making more money off the court than on the court. So I ain't got to rush to get to the WNBA. I don't have to rush to get there. I'm gonna just make my money, do my music videos, do my photo shoots, and play ball. Like, I don't care. If I'm her, I don't care how many points I score this year. I don't care what teams want to draft me at. Unless I'm going number one. And honestly, if I'm Flaw J, I don't want to go number one because I'm going to play with Enrique. Like, I don't want to be with Enrique because now their games are redundant. I'm definitely not coming out. Like, why would I come out? I would come out when I have to. I'm making too much money off the court. And I'm having too much fun doing it. I'm having too much. Ain't nothing I can't do off the court that I ain't doing right now if I get to the WNBA. Ain't nothing. I'm already an unrivaled representative ambassador. Like, I'm already got investments in them. Ain't nothing Flaw J doing off the court right now that she wouldn't be doing if she was in the WNBA. So if I'm Flaw J, I ain't in no rush to come out. She could be the number one pick next year. Like, she's a lock. Number one pick next year. Like, look at that draft. She's a lock. She's a lock. And yeah, her being in Flaw J being in college right now is actually a good thing for her music career because she's getting the younger fan base because they're around her more. When she gets to the next level, trust me, only her actual fans come with her. The rest of the college fans that like her around the league, a lot of them are only college fans. So her being in college helps her career right now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, King. She would not fit with Dallas. It wouldn't make sense. She wouldn't fit with Dallas. They would definitely need a point guard. They would definitely need to bring Oddity Sims back. Because there's no one to do. Both of them are off ball players. Like, yeah, Flaw J can pass a little bit. Yeah, Enrique can pass a little bit, but they're both off ball players, and off ball their games are kind of redundant. You would need a good point guard in there to be able to distribute it like you want to. Random Razor. Ain't nobody else touching that ball. Flaw J and Enrique's taking every shot. Ain't nobody getting no shots. And Sabli Satu definitely ain't coming back. She definitely ain't coming back. That happens. Ain't no way. Hey, appreciate it. Hey, I'm only 18 subscribers away from 500. So if you're not a subscriber, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Let's see if I can get to at least 490 by the end of this stream. But again, this is one of my favorite plays right here of the game. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Want me to tell you why? And this look like a simple play, right? That's why I'm one of them ones. Again, that's why I preference this with. This is the same play they ran all first half for her. That's why I'm one of them ones. Citron been poking her all game. Paige actually doesn't even want to take that three because that's not where she even shoots her threes at. Go watch film. Paige doesn't take a three on that set play. She doesn't. She comes off of that and she curls to the free throw line and pulls up at the midi. And look how far back she is from the three-point line. Citron been poking her since the first quarter. Her first possession. Citron been pushing her. Again, that's what great defenders do. It don't look like it on film, but good defenders, they touching you every time down. They pushing, they grabbing. Eventually, it gets to you, and you start trying to find ways to free yourself, and you start doing things out of the norm. Yeah, Jay. She been making her uncomfortable all game long. Paige, trust me, Paige does not want to take this shot, but this is the only shot she can get right now away from Citron. She forces her into this three-point shot, and watch how far back she is. Remember, we just watched this play, ran 3 times on the other side of the court, and not one time did Paige even look like she wanted to shoot that three. She was trying to get to that elbow. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Come off that screen, blow it up. She underneath that. Look, again, she did not want to take that three, but that was the only shot she can get on that set play with how Citron blows up the screen. That's the only shot she could get. And again, that's why that's my favorite play. Even though it's just small and minimal, it's just a missed three-pointer, right? But it was why she took it and the effect Citron had on her mentally to take that shot. She knew going into that set, because it happened all first half, Citron was going to blow that screen up, because watch what Citron does. She's looking to blow the screen up, but Paige goes so wide, she don't really touch nobody. But watch Citron. Citron is actually looking to blow the screen up. Watch. She's looking to blow it up. Look, she's looking to blow it up, but Paige goes all the way out and takes a three-pointer that, look, Strong is literally open. Paige doesn't see nobody. She's just trying to get a shot up. She doesn't see nobody. She just wants a shot. She don't see nobody. She's just trying to get a shot going. Again, that's what hard-nosed defenders with great IQ do to you. She been roughing her up all game long. Now she don't even got her feet underneath her. Again, it's hey, look, and don't forget, look, they trying to get Paige on a fast break. Look, great defenders, you on an island. I don't care where you go, you still on this island. This is a steal. Hey, Citron play DB. Where Brian at? Hey, Brian, you ain't know Citron play DB too? She played DB out y'all, man. Hey, when you on Citron Island, you was on the island. I don't care if you're trying to get a fast break play. I don't care if you're trying to get a screen play. I don't care if you're trying to get a double screen. I don't care if you're trying to get an ISO. I don't care if you're trying to get a baseline. I don't care if you're trying to get a dribble drive. I don't care if you're trying to get a catch and shoot. When you on Citron Island, LLC, you on Citron Island. LL freaking C. Hey, Citron play DB too. Y'all sleep. Citron play DB too. Y'all sleep. She play DB too. Y'all sleep out y'all. Y'all sleep out y'all. She she had to let y'all know, hey, she would have got that ball to me. Hey, watch this. Another one. Watch this. Citron blows up this screen. And this was the next play. Strong is trying to set this screen for Paige to do a flare. Watch this. It's a flare screen. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch how Citron blows it up. Come underneath. Hey, look, you can't teach this. You can't teach this. You can't teach this. You can't teach this. This isn't a play. This is just me being smart, knowing to stay. Most players would have jumped right here because Paige actually tried to get off her feet. You can't teach this. You can't teach this. Again, stay to her hip. We blow up screens and we stay to her hip. Notice she never stopped chasing her. Most people would let Paige go. Most people would let Paige go. And this is off out of bounds play. Most people would let Paige go. Again, she never stopped chasing her. Never stopped chasing her. Watch this. Watch this. Never stop chasing her. Blow up that screen. Come around. Stay down. Stay healed. Still. Again, you can't teach this. Watch this. Watch this. When you on Citron Island, I don't know how many times I gotta say it. I don't know how many times I gotta say this. When you on Citron Island, you is on Citron. Hey, it's LLC for a reason. It's LLC. You need a passport to get on here. It's LLC for you need a passport to get on Citron Island. You need a passport. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. No, you don't. What are we doing? 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 Y'all don't know basketball. Y'all don't know basketball. Watch this. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Hey, 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 hey. If you don't like Citron, just say it. If you don't like Citron, just say it. And look, I'm about to drop the link. And Brian, I need you to come up here. Hey, Brian, I'm dropping the link. I need you to come up here, man. If you don't like Citron, just say it. That's it. Look, just say it. I don't know what else I got to show you. I don't know what else I got to show you. If you, I don't know what. Show me one time somebody on the Chicago Sky did anything I just showed you in one game. That was just one game. I ain't show you none of the Juju clips, none of the Madison Booker clips. In one game, that was like 9 clips. Well, probably 11. Show me one thing. Show me one thing. Chicago Sky, one play Chicago Sky did last year that you seen just now. I'll wait. Hey, King, I'll be trying to tell him that's Citron Island, man. Citron Island. I'm going to copyright that for the people trying to steal it. I'm going to copyright it. I'm going to look into that Monday. I'm copywriting that. Go say I'm confused. So if I don't like Citron, what I'm supposed to do again? If you don't like Citron, hey, Ghost, you seen my community post? Have you seen my wife? Have you seen my wife? Let's be real. Let's be real, Ghost. Have you seen my wife? Let's be real. Let's be real. Perfect. Mabry probably got a better trigger than Citron, but like just overall game. That's about fair enough. Yeah, man. Have you seen my wife? Again, Mabry has a better, like, I would say Mabry has a better, like, polished offensive game, but like just overall, Citron fits better with Chicago Sky and what they're trying to do. She fits better. Mabry does have a better, like, polished overall game, but Citron fits better. Like, that pick could be the difference, man. Miss Goody Two Shoes said we put her on Clark. We're winning that series against the Fever. Plus no original. Hey, yeah, they forgetting that, Miss Goody Two Shoes. You put Citron on her, ain't nobody complaining. You know what I'm saying? You put Citron on her, ain't nobody complaining. Potential said not the same quality shooter, but Mabry is not living up to the volume of shots according to last season. Yeah, Mabry will put up some shots. She'll put up some shots. Hey, yeah, Brian, I don't think you don't like Citron. I think, again, again, Brian, I think you're looking at that number 3 pick, and again, a lot of people do think like that. You're looking at that number 3 pick, and you're just thinking we need a franchise changer because it's like it is a lottery pick. But some drafts, that number 3 pick ain't a franchise changer. Go back and look through the WNBA drafts. Go look at them top 5 picks. Some of them not even in the league no more. Some of them can't even get a contract overseas. One of them turned into a model. They Jaylen Brown. Like, I don't think, like, we look at number 3 and we say we need a floor raiser. Every draft won't have a floor raiser at number 3. At some drafts don't even got a floor raiser at the number 2 pick. Like, let's be. Wasn't Cameron Brink the number 2 pick last year? Who was the number 2 pick? Was it Cameron Brink? Who was the number 2 pick last year? King said, I want Chicago to re-sign Carter at Citron to start. Okay, HD said it was Cameron Brink. Is Cameron Brink, let's be honest here. I mean, let's be totally honest here. Is Cameron Brink a floor raiser? Let's be honest. Put it in the chat. Is Cameron Brink a floor raiser? Let's be all the way honest here. Let's be. And this is not again, when we do this, this is not a bashing session. But let's be honest here. Like, even if you take out the injuries, is Cameron Brink a floor raiser? No, she isn't. Hey, potential sports TV. Everybody got potential. Everybody got potential. Yeah, Ghost. Rakia is more of a floor raiser than Cameron Brink is, and she was picked after her. Again, we take picks and we just look for these floor raisers. We just look for. So potential sports TV. Cameron Brink's shot blocking ability makes her a floor raiser. Don't make me go pull up Cameron Brink stats, because I'm not even trying to bash Cameron Brink. I'm just trying to bring y'all to reality and get y'all out of this. And get y'all out of this assumption that things gotta be so megafold on every situation. It doesn't have to be. That's really what the stream was about. It doesn't have to be. Random Razor said, I think Rakia will have a better career though. Yeah, I think Rakia will have a better career than Cameron Brink. Yeah, Gamble, I agree with you. They definitely stunted Rakia's growth. Rakia should have been in the starting lineup from the get-go. Let her work through those growing pains. She gonna miss shots. She's a shooter. She's a bucket getter. We don't worry about percentages with bucket getters. We don't worry about Arike, Jewel Lloyds, the Rakias, the Kennedy Carters. We don't worry about their shooting percentage. They're bucket getters. We never cared about Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, James Harden. You know, we never cared about their shooting percentage. They're bucket getters. They're bucket getters. If you look at those who watch the NBA and know about, you know, Kobe Bryant stats, if you look at Kobe's 3-point shooting percentage compared to most, you will be like, Kobe don't need to be shooting threes. We don't care about shooting. That's why I don't get into the GOAT debates, because people start bringing up shooting percentages and all of that. Man, I don't care about no shooting percentage. Shooting percentage, I don't care about that. I don't care about Kobe Bryant's shooting percentage. Kobe Bryant is a bucket getter. A top 3 bucket getter all time. I don't care about no shooting percentage. King said, yeah, with Cam shot blocking and shooting, it gives her elite all around player potential. Is that a floor raiser though? Or is that a star? Is that star caliber? I know, Saheed. I know. I'm talking about Jordan 3-point percentage, Saheed. People always like Jordan couldn't shoot three. Look at his 3-point percentage. Man, I don't care about none of that. And I'm a LeBron fan. But when I get in a conversation with people, they talk about percentages, I'll be like, I'm out of it. And I'm a Bron fan. But that's why you'll never hear me get into like a GOAT debate. You a grown man. I'm not about to change your mind who you like. Look, I'm about to pick up HD philosophy and just do my top 5. I'm about to pick up my HD philosophy. I don't like having that. Look, I'm not about to change your mind on who you like. That's just a waste of my breath. Nubian said the Sky need a point guard more than anything else. They do need a point guard, but I gotta see what Tyler Marsh's system is though, to let me know what type of point guard they need. Because we're just looking at last year and saying we need an Olivia Miles type of player because nobody could get nobody could get Angel Reese and Camilla the ball. But depending on his system, if he's going to run it more through Angel Reese and Camilla, maybe we might need a shooting point guard. Like, I need to see his system. Because again, we living in reality of what last year showed, right? That's why we're like, we need this type of point guard. King said Rikia can definitely have a better career, but Cam has potential to be a better player if everything clicks. I don't like players with Cameron Brink's body type getting those kind of injuries. They scare me. They especially at that height, they scare me. I agree, T. Carmella. He wanted too much control. Cam was pulled out for every foul. Yeah, definitely. Again, I ain't gonna be on here too much longer. I'm gonna drop the link one more time. I only want. I promised myself my stream would only be 2 hours. Yeah, Saheed. So you got to take all that into account. Yeah, I don't do the GOAT debate. Again, ESPN pushed that agenda. So yeah, I'm with you, Miss Gant. I'm big on Odyssey Sims. I watched your game. I'm just big. I might do an Odyssey Sims breakdown. I'm big. I'm big on Odyssey Sims. I know a lot of people ain't really talking about it like that, but I'm a big fan. Yeah, Olivia can shoot. She inconsistent sometimes, but she can shoot. She'll keep you honest. You know what I'm saying? She'll keep you honest. She can shoot. See, he said Sky good at the one. You man, stop it, man. MJ said that's why Cheyenne Sellers gonna be at 10 for us to get a point guard. That's what I'm saying, MJ. If I can get Citron, because Citron not gonna be there at 10. If I could get Citron at 3 and Cheyenne Sellers at 10, I'm winning. Rasheen Beats said, I like Sims, but I feel LA will resign her. I think the Sky can get Court Williams. Court wouldn't fit with the Sky if Kennedy Carter's coming back. They because both of them, they like to get up and down too much. We need somebody that's able to slow the pace down sometimes because we're trying to get it through our bigs. They like to do up and down too much. Like even if you watch with Fee, that was one of the problems with the Lynx versus the Liberty. They couldn't like get the whole team going. It would either be Fee or Courtney because of how Courtney plays. Courtney needs to be playing the 2, honestly. HD said Prince, they might run what the Aces ran and get a shooting type of point guard. Yeah, that's what I be telling them. See, HD, I be trying to educate them, HD. I be trying. I told him that the other day, like we so focused on Olivia Miles because she's the best point guard in the draft, but we got to see what kind of play style Tyler Marshall gonna implement because we only want a point guard because we was getting upset because no one could feed Camilla and Angel Reese in the post. But it depends on the system they run. Who knows? 80% of the plays might be ran through Camilla and Angel Reese or Kennedy Carter. And we might need a point guard that can spread the floor and keep people honest and get average 5 assists only. We might need a point guard that only needs to average 5 assists. It all depends on the system. Yeah, Brian, I don't see that either. She ain't coming back. Yeah, and Kennedy Carter there. She definitely ain't coming back. They had a fight in what you call them. She definitely ain't coming back. Random Razor said, "What you guys think about Isaiah James? I know she's small, but I saw her getting buckets with NC State the other day, and she tough. Yeah, I like Isaiah James. She is a little too sharp for me. I mean, if we had a 3rd round pick, I or a 2nd round pick, and we might end up with one. Who knows? We might trade a player for a pick. Who knows?
What up, brother?
What's going on, B Will? What's going on, my guy?
Not much, man. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that breakdown again. I was on my way home, so I couldn't really pay attention.
Oh, good, man. Oh, good, man.
But what I can see, it looked good.
Oh, good. Hey, I'm trying to educate him, man. Trying to educate him, man. Trying to educate him, man.
Even what I could see, I saw some stuff I hadn't seen. So
Yeah, again, everything don't show up in the stat sheet. Once you start pulling footage, you start seeing the everything.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive.
If LA brings Sims back, T. Carmilla, we get Miles. Yeah, man, we get Cheyenne Sellers. I'm telling you, that 10 pick, I mean, that might be the type of point guard we need.
Yeah, it's wide open right now. It's too much. It's too many unknowns to really get locked into one thing. Yep, too many unknowns.
Hey, King, they don't. King, I didn't even. That's why I don't want Citron's offense because then see if I do King, if I do too much, they ain't gonna have no talking points and my chat gonna be dry. So again, you ain't been over here that long, but I'm smarter than they think. I know if I do too much, my chat gonna be dry. They ain't gonna be. I need people to go back and forth with me sometimes, keep the interaction going. If I show her offense, it would just be doing too much. Because I know she's one of the best perimeter passers. Feeding the post. I mean, she did it when Olivia Miles was out. She literally ran the point. When Olivia Miles was out, she ran the point. So I know that, King. I just don't do it, you know. It'll kill their narratives. I need back and forth sometimes. It keeps it funny. Brian, wow, man. Yeah, Brian, you can't give him everything, man. You gotta keep some stuff to yourself, you know. Got it. Look, I start putting too much information out there, you know, the chat gonna get dry. I'll be looking for somebody to challenge me on something.
Look, you're gonna be looking for Uncle J.E. for a while now.
Yeah, Uncle J.E., look, man, that's cold though, man. That's cold though, man. Uncle J.E. came up here the last 6 streams.
Uncle J.E., this Friday night, and Uncle J.E. ghost.
Uncle J.E. was up here the last 6 streams, man. Uncle J.E. wrong for that, man. Uncle J.E. wrong for that, man. That man was up here the last 6 streams.
I told you Uncle J.E. lost that seat somewhere between here and Citron Island. He can't get away back.
Man, that's crazy.
Look, you know, I just got home. You know what I'm doing?
What you doing?
Watching that game again. Trying to pick out these highlights or these defensive stops. Yep.
Man, that's cold, man. That's cold, man. Hold on, we got Duvall in the house. What's going
How you
on?
doing, brother?
What's
I
going
just got a
on?
few minutes. But I'm gonna chop it up with you,
What's good? What's good?
man. I like Citron a lot more than a lot of people in that chat, and she got great defense. It's just like I said. I think the problem people have with her is just her pick. The pick itself seems too safe. It seems like there's no upside, but if you get her around the right person, her upside could be a lot higher than what people think it is at this moment.
Man, a lot of people don't even know what upside means.
They don't. Because like you said, Jackie Young, she ain't had upside like that either, but then Tyler Marsh got her hands on her. And now she's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, even though Jackie Young was the #1 pick, right? Nobody seen that coming. Let's be real.
Nah, that was a weak draft.
Let's be honest. Nobody seen that coming. Upside is who you around and what you make of the opportunity.
Yeah.
That's what upside really is. All these again, all these players can play. If you got the right attributes, you can play. It's about who you around and what you do with the opportunity. And she took advantage of the opportunity.
I was gonna say also upside is working on your weakness. Whatever your weakness is, turn that to your strength. A lot of times people don't do that. A lot of times people just take their weakness and just let it be their weakness. But if you take your weakness and make it your strength, that will allow you to blossom past your projections.
All I'm saying is, if we had Citron on the Chicago Sky last year, we would have won at least 3 more games. Minimum.
Is Mabry still on the team with Citron or no?
Nah, maybe probably actually still be there.
Okay, so we gonna assume Mabry's still on the team. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we had
Citron, probably still be there because her role would have changed.
If we had Citron along with Mabry or what not, I think we would have been the 6th seed. I think we would have been the 6th seed if they would have kept Mabry.
Because we had no perimeter defense. And people keep forgetting, Michaela came on late.
Yeah, she did.
So
Michaela wasn't even playing
on the perimeter. We had nobody on the perimeter.
She wasn't even playing.
That's another thing people keep forgetting. And we had no shooters outside of Mabry. Outside of Mabry, we had no shooters. None. You know how many open threes Rachel Banham missed? And she's supposed to be a knockdown shooter? She don't even know how to run the floor right.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Michaela and Camilla, they starting to be the Paul Bunyan of the Chicago Sky. And the reason why I say that, they are living off this myth that people have of them, but their production say otherwise. And that's what frustrates me about, saying those 2 players in particular. And they use one player just to push an agenda instead of watching the film and seeing what the film has showed you about those players in particular.
Yeah,
So you saying they living off their legend and not what they not living up to potential?
No, I'm saying they're living off of whatever perception that the people outside has of them, instead of the actual film that shows what their production actually was.
Oh, okay.
Like if you allow these Fever fans, these Angel Breeze haters, you allow them to tell you, man, Camilla was a top 10 player, but she got held back because of injuries.
Oh yeah.
And then when you hear about Michaela, they saying she got more, athleticism and potential than Citron. They're not watching the film. Citron is a better player.
Yeah, I don't know what they watching. Like that's why when I forgot who said that. Somebody had said Citron ain't as athletic as Michaela.
Nah, they ain't know what they watch. You can't lock down somebody like Paigebueckers like that if you're not athletic. Being athletic,
Michaela move fast.
Nah.
That's just one aspect of athleticism.
What happened?
Yeah.
I said that's just one aspect of athleticism.
That's it. Athleticism could be how I play the gap, how I blow up screens, how I get to loose balls, jumping ability, rebounding ability, like my lateral quickness on defense. Like you got so many different phases to that. being athletic is so broad.
Yeah. Switching directions at a moment notice, you know what I'm saying? Quick twitch, all those things. IQ
Yeah,
is athleticism, to be honest with you.
being saying athleticism, that term is so broad, so broad.
But that's the problem. Like they have such a perception about themselves, but their production say otherwise. It makes it hard for you to really take them seriously when people discuss them in that manner. Instead of allowing their production to match up with whatever hype that you want to put around those players.
Right, right, right. And look, the reason I'm waiting to do Chicago Sky's breakdowns because I gotta go back and watch 40 games. I'm going to watch every game. Look, my goal is I won't have at least 20,000 views that video. Because I'm going back and watch every game. I'm going to pull footage from every game, all 40.
Already
And
started.
All
I
40. I
started
already,
video.
kind of started working on it. That's why I'm waiting to do Chicago Sky breakdowns because I'm pulling all footage.
and Prince, if you do that, also do a player grade too. Each
I am.
player.
I'm doing like that's why I'm waiting to see who all stays because I'm pulling all footage. I even pull footage for like Dana Evans and Lindsey Allen, even if they do stay, just so I can have it. I got like little folders with all their footage. I'm on game 7 right now, so I've been pulling. I went and rewatch every game.
And like also do like not only do like player grades, but also do like next year projection. What you think they're gonna project to be as far as their production next year if you grade it out.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So what I'm doing is I'm going back and watching the footage, and I'm pulling the footage. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show what they did last year, like as far as like mistakes, what they should have did, whether it be a backdoor, whether it be another simple pass, whether it be box out on his rebound instead of just going for it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down like what they can change going into this year and what they could work on this off season. So that series is going to be the Chicago Sky development series. That's what it's going to be called. That series, I'm doing that one probably around March.
Yeah, after free agency, that's good.
Yeah, because I don't like I don't want to like put everything together and start doing the series and Dana Evans isn't there anymore or Lindsey Allen isn't there anymore. So I want to see what Chicago's guys do. Because I don't care about the draft picks because I already did probably footage on each of them, so it ain't really about the draft picks, it's about the players that's coming back. So I'm trying to figure out what they're gonna do first.
And if I'm Chicago Sky, if you go Citron route, like I said, the same thing I would say about Ezzy Fudd, I would get a point guard in free agency. That way you'll have that in place already. Like if you don't sign one in free agency, but you could trade one for like JC Sheldon from like Dallas because they're gonna get paid, so she probably gonna be available. That's somebody with some upside, say some potential. So somebody like that have somebody already in place.
We don't want JC.
Who?
JC Sheldon.
Nah, we don't want JC.
Why you don't like her? She not a good point guard?
No, I mean it's not that. But she's young. She got a little experience this year. Sure, she did. But she's a second year player, so she's not a veteran like that. If you don't get it, for me, if you don't get a point guard in free agency, one of the most important qualities is going to be a veteran, someone who's been around and can teach the young players, about the game as a whole, and just being in the league.
I understand that.
It's not that I don't like Jason Sheldon, but there's a reason that the Wings picked up Odyssey Sims because they drafted. Look at this: the Wings drafted JC at 6, and then they picked up Seth Uzin. who's also a point guard. So they knew what they needed, but neither one of them was it.
So they got Isaiah later
is Tyler
before.
March still coaching the Detroit Mercy?
Say what?
Is Tyler March still coaching the Detroit Mercy?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't even know he was.
Yeah, because he was an assistant coach with them. Because I'm looking at his resume right now. So it was probably in the all season though. He probably did
Was
like
he
all season works, huh?
Was he coaching UG Mercy men's or women's?
Men's.
Oh, okay.
Because it says currently serving as an assistant coach for Detroit Mercury Titans.
Does it say who the head coach is? It ain't important. I was just curious.
I'm about to see. Let me see. Wikipedia could be wrong though, but they got it up there up top. It's literally up top. Mark Montgomery.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Big O Olivia Miles came out there hurt.
Yeah, look, and that's why I'm like, I'm good with Olivia Miles. Like, I don't know why every stream people won't go back and forth with me about Olivia Miles. I don't know how many times I gotta say it. Every stream, somebody get in the chat. Miles. I'm like, man, every stream. I'm like, man, go watch the thing, man. Yeah, so she came back like Jordan wearing that 4-5, man. She came back like Jordan wearing that 4-5. Hey, man, but my stream is at an hour, at my 2-hour mark. I really only wanted to keep it right there. That's why I wanted to end that video, give people like 20 minutes to come run up over here. Duvall, any last words before we head out? Appreciate it, Rasheen. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Again, make sure y'all like that video on y'all way out. If y'all ain't like it yet, if you're not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe. Hey, Saheed. Hey, them Chicago Sky breakdowns. Hey, I'm I got my coaches board thing that I actually can do, like draw on the videos, but I don't want to use it until my Chicago Sky ones, because yeah. Appreciate that, King. Appreciate that. Miss Goody Two Shoes say, I guess not. Yeah, man. Everyone subscribe, man. Shout out to y'all in the chat though. I gotta show y'all love before I head out. Let me see who's in this chat today. Potential Sports TV, Saheed, King, HD TV. Make sure y'all go follow HD. On KSAP. Make sure y'all go follow KSAP. Random Razor, Miss Gant. Shout out my dude Ghost, Saheed, Lorenzo, Miss Goody Two Shoes, Dennis PC Gaming, Rasheen Beats. Who else was in here today, man? Who else was really in here today? Reddit, Nubian Sage One. Who else was in here today? My dude Jay, Alicia, all of y'all, man. Appreciate y'all as always, man. Y'all the real ones. T. Carmilla, Tay, Brian Allen Hines. Appreciate all of y'all, man. Appreciate all of y'all. Make sure y'all Share the screen on y'all way out. Put it on y'all social medias, man. Tell them pull up over here and come learn something. Put it on y'all social media. Hey, look, just tell them y'all know a guy. Just say I know a guy that know a guy. That's all. Just say I know a guy that know a guy. That's all. Again, another great stream. You know how I do with these breakdowns. I'm just trying to hit to educate and regulate. That's all I'm trying to do. Educate and regulate. That's all I'm trying to do. Again, appreciate all y'all for pulling up on the road to 500 subscribers. Again, appreciate all of y'all. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Yes, Sonia Citron, Notre Dame. Appreciate it, B Will, as always, man. Appreciate it, man. I might go live tomorrow. I'ma see. I might go live tomorrow. I'ma see. I gotta go look through my Rolodex. All right, Duval, man, you be safe out there, Duval. All right, bro, Claude. Hey, bro, Claude, if you go live today, I gotta hop on there, man. I be missing your streams. You be trying to go live at 4 a.m. You be trying to go live at 4 a.m, bro, Clyde. I gotta catch your stream though, man. Come over there and get that gospel, man. I'm gonna try to catch one though. What's going on, Tamika? You going live at 10 p.m., bro, Clyde? Bet. I'm gonna try to pull up over there. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Steady Serving Entertainment. Tamika said, "What are you saying is the reality for Camilla?" Camilla just needs to be an anchor. If Camilla could give me 15, 10, and 3 blocks a game, we winning. Right, Miss Goody Two Shoes. If Camilla could give me 15, 10, and 3 blocks, she right where I expect her to be. That's where I need Camilla at. That's where I need Camilla at. I don't need her to give me no astronomical numbers. I don't need her to look like Asia Wilson. You know, we got an amazing front court. You know what I'm saying? With her injury. So like, I don't need her to do all of that. Give me 15 points a game, 10 rebounds. I don't need you to give me 12, 13, because Angel gonna gobble up most of them. I just need to know you there with her. 10 shows me you trying. 15, 10, 2.5 blocks a game, and 1 steal. And you're an all-star in my book. She get those numbers, she's the all-star every year. She's an all-star every year. Every year. Again, share my page on your Twitters, your Instagrams, all your social medias, your Facebook, your TikToks. Again, I'm on the road to 500, and after 500, I'm on the road to 1,000. I ain't gonna say 600, 700, 800, 900. After 500, I'm on the road to 1,000. One of these days, and I already know how YouTube be. I'm gonna get to that algorithm one day. I heard it's like a video. Every channel, somebody told me every channel has a video number. So I guess I ain't hit my video number yet. Cause I'd be like, how the hell he got all them subscribers? Cause he in the algorithm and people see his video every day. But somebody had told me that like every video it got like, cause every video has like a video has a number that you gotta hit. So I guess I ain't hit my number yet. So I'll keep dropping videos till I get to my number. But shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Look, Simply Ball dropping, about to go live in 30 minutes. I might pull up over there. Make sure y'all go follow Simply Ball dropping, man. That's the family right there, man. Hey, appreciate that, King. King said I got on their algorithm. Yeah, I'm trying to get on everybody's algorithm. I still ain't get there yet. Even some of my homeboys be like, man, I don't even be seeing your videos on the thread. So I be like, I guess I ain't hit the algorithm. And they subscribers. So I guess I ain't hit the algorithm yet. So because I be trying to drop videos and they be like, I ain't even see your video on my feed. They got to go to my page to see the video. So, you know, one of them days I'll get there, man. Miss Goody Two Shoes said, do you know you have 30 minutes? Yeah. I got yeah, I'm about to go over there in 30 minutes. Man. I'm gonna pull up over there. I always gotta go show Unc love, man. Look, Unc, HD, K-Sap, Showtime. I'm always be loyal to them, man, because they was one of the first ones that even though I know you know, like they was the ones that kind of introduced me to the YouTube stuff. So let me come on their panels when nobody even really knew who I was outside of people that know I play ball. But like I'm talking about like your casual like YouTube watcher that didn't know I balled. Like they was the first three, HG, Showtime, and KSAP. They was the first three to actually like let me on their panel and cook people. And I used to be cooking. So I'm gonna always be loyal to them, man. I'm just one of them dudes. I'm Southern, man. I loyalty just running my bloodline. But like, yeah, that was the first three dudes that gave me like a, you know, a platform to talk on. So shout out to them, man. Shout out to all three of them, man. That's why, look, even if I just pop in for 15 minutes, I'll pop in. Shout out to them though, man. That's why I'm one of them ones. I know how to be loyal. That's why I'm one of them ones. A lot of people get their channels going and forget where they came from. But appreciate it, man. Again, share my stuff on y'all thing. I'll try to be back tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna be live streaming. I got to see if it got a good game going on, man. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see. I gotta see. I gotta see what good game it got going on. But other than that, man, appreciate y'all pulling up. Yeah, shout out to the big three, Big Will. Shout out to the big three. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look, hopefully it'll be big four. Give me that next year. It'll be big four. Give me that next year. It'll be big four, man. But yeah, shout out to the big three. But appreciate y'all, man. Y'all be cool. Again, I might drop a thumbnail tonight to go live tomorrow. Other than that, man, y'all stay safe. Enjoy y'all weekend. Go get a cigar and some whiskey and call it a day. But other than that, man, y'all, you know, y'all be cool. And I'll see y'all on the other side.
I be smoking on that motherfucker voodoo.